All right. Let's get back to it. There we go. All right, what's it say? Whoa, huge difference between Big Mac patty and Atto parsec unit sizes. Okay, fair enough. All right, so we're gonna try and finish this. So here's the plan. I am gonna start by going back to the JavaScript again, because I feel like I can still tweak it. And it's gonna be, I'm just gonna try to break all of the pieces up into smaller pieces. Okay, so like this piece is a little bit big. Can we break this piece up into smaller pieces? Probably, right? So and will that help me to do it in Scala? So the reason that I hope this will help me to do it in Scala is what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this JavaScript up again. And once that's done, I'm going to go do the Scala mostly in the browser, in that interactive Scala window that we saw that's available in the web browser. I'm going to try and do it in there. And I think it'll be better if these things are broken up into small pieces. Now, so here's one, right? So this expression here, let's put this into its own area. So what do we call this? This is called, I'm just going to call it same house mismatch, I guess. It's going to take a house, a K1, a V1, a K2, I guess it's actually going to be more like this, right? Because we're going to use this in the sum function as a higher order function, excuse me, my goodness. Right? And then this part in here ends up here, I believe. And then we get rid of this, and then we say same house mismatch. Interesting. Okay, so that's a little smaller. Okay, so now let's prettier and test. Uh-oh, I broke it. Okay, I did this very wrong. That's why K1, V1, K2, V2. My brain is such mush. Phew! Okay. Okay, so then this gets passed in here. K1, V1, K2, V2. Alright. Let's say, when we do prettier, let's just do exorcism test after that. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. So this is a smaller chunk. I'm happy with this. Now I want to break this up again because this chunk is still a little on the big side, I think. So, const different house conflict. All right. Equals houses K1, K2, excuse me, V1, K2, V2. And that's going to be this part. Okay. I think I'm fine with that. I want to break it up even more, though. Might be a little hard to break it up even more, but let me just see. So then this becomes find house K1 V1. And this becomes find house K2 V2. Okay. This might be excessive. I'm trying to break it up. Okay, I messed it up, so let's undo. It shouldn't be like this. This doesn't really make sense. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the next Okay. Next one. All right, so this one's a little bigger. I did remember that on a Tuesday I don't have to I'm not supposed to show up to work until 11. So if I stay up pretty late, it's actually not that big of a deal. I don't like to stay up late often because I'm getting old, but whatever. This one time, it's a special occasion, let's just say. All right, so looking for key value, we already did that, right? Find house. So this, technically here, should be find house, left key, left value, right? Okay, so same here. Okay. So that's kind of neat. So far, so good, I guess. This one is pretty small already, I guess. I mean, it's not... Well, yeah... Shoot. Let me just take at least this first part out and make that separate. So this is gonna be... Okay, where's my music? Guts Theme Berserk. I'm gonna take it off sometime in January, probably. Actually, I want to take this one off the list as well. It's on my list of songs to remove from the playlist, so I'll just skip. Not that it's a bad track, I just don't think it fits on the playlist. Alright. Left house index is not defined. So that wasn't super reasonable, was it? Ah, okay. Never mind then. I think I'm actually just going to leave this one alone then. Okay. All right, I want to do something with rules 9 and 10. Okay, so we're going to say, we're going to grab that. Okay, better. So now this one can likewise become rule house at houses, nationality, Norwegian 1. Yeah? Uh-oh. Messed it up. Okay, what was rule 10 supposed to be? Houses, nationality. Oh, no, it's 0. Okay. Good. Alright, so now that this is alright, actually, I think I'm fine with that being as it is. Okay, so now, yeah, that's about how it should be, I think. I think this is about how it should be. All right. And let's see. Copy is fine. So last of all, the solve. And solve is, of course, one of the most important ones, along with in violation. So I think I can move some of this out. This part. So this is going to be get candidate configs. And it's going to be this part here. I think that should be okay. Okay, can we do a little more? This part I think is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Now, what about this one? This one looks pretty convoluted, I would say, to my eye. So can we do better here? Okay. All right, I'm just about ready to live with this, except for here. So, sure, I guess. Okay. All right, now what is this part? So update houses. Okay. And then I think that's as far as I'm gonna go. It's almost ridiculous, but sure. I think that's as far as I'm gonna go. Nope, one more. Okay. I think that's as far as I'm trying to go. Let's see. Okay, so I think these times still look basically fine. So I'm going to submit again, and now we're going to go to the web browser and do this whole thing. This whole next part is going to be done in the Scala editor that I saw. Scala? Okay, so I guess that's passed, sure. All right, so what was that Scala thing? Scasti. Okay, so if I hit run, it's gonna say very convenient, actually, I think. All right, so I'm gonna start here at the top and start working my way down. So the first one I got is same house mismatch. Okay, so let's just paste. Oh, nope. Let's just paste this guy in here. So I don't think I need a semicolon. I think this is gonna be val. And I think I need to mention that this house is a dict of string Scala dict. Let me look again at. I was looking at the collections and it seemed like the place to be. So I think I'm gonna stick to vector and, well, which map? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think that's fine. So it'll be a map string. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so val, same house mismatch, equals. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, so is it going to give me hints? Okay, could not infer type. Okay, so K1 is string. In fact, they're all string, right? Okay, so if I hit run again, could not infer type for house. Okay, great. And that one is map string. Okay, and now here it says not found type K1. So we want to use round brackets, not square. That's totally fine. That's going to be something I'm going to want to change quite a few times. And I don't know, I think it might be a bother in this editor. Although, well, let's see. Maybe it won't be so bad. It seems like a nice editor. Okay, so now it's, what's the next hint? Value triple equals. Okay, so let's go with double equals. And run. Found string required Boolean. Interesting. So that I'm not too sure about. I do think that this is wrong, so let me change that. Found string required Boolean. Okay, so which one requires the Boolean? Oh, it's this and? Oh, okay. I think we have some things out of order. Oh, wait, no. This is supposed to be a null check. So if we access... Okay, if we put the desired key value in parentheses, and if it's not in there, what happens at that point? Is it, do we get null, or is there an exception, or what? Okay, so let's look at Scala map. Let's try here. Okay. It says none if not found. Uh-oh. It says this one is exception if not found. So I think we have to use get then. Because I don't want an exception. It's not an exception. It's normal for it to not be found. Kind of normal, at least. So we are going to say get, and this is going to be not equal none, and this is going to be get, and again here, get, not equal none. Okay, let's see what it says. Option string and string cannot be compared with double equal or. Streamboo, Hikaru, AJ, best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Okay, so if we do get, we get an option. So let's do get or else. That sounds like it'll be convenient, right? Some default value. So what do we think we want the default value to be? I would be fine with an empty string. At least I think so. We'll see how it goes. So hit run. So now this is okay. So now, let's call the function with something to see how that goes. So I'm going to say same house mismatch, and let's look at where we are going to use that. So we're going to go nationality, English, color red. And then we are going to call it with a house. So do we have a map literal that we can use? I think we do, right? map. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. Okay, so they just did some strings, skinny arrows, more strings, comma, easy peasy. All right, so I'm gonna put nationality, English, color, yellow. All right, so now let's see what happens. Okay, so it said true, so that's a violation. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. I think I can see that I'm going to be able to finish it probably by doing it this way. That's why I decided to approach it this way. It's going to take a while, though. Okay, so now let's create this one. Okay, so this will be called val. These again will be string. This will be string. This will be map, string, string. And this will be get or else. And this will be double. We don't use that. Okay, run. Okay, so that one seems to be all right. So let's do, okay, run. Okay, so this came out as a false. Let's do the next one. The next one is const search houses. Okay, so now houses is supposed to be a vector, I believe, right? Okay, so this will be val search houses. So this one is a vector of map string string. All right, this one is string, and this one is string. Okay, what's that one say? Give us a hint, baby. It seems to say okay. So, let me now define my first, like, test houses. So I'm going to say test houses 1 equals, and then let's see how we get a vector going. So we can do vector like this. Okay, so I'm going to say vector, I'm going to say map, and I'm going to say nationality, English, color, yellow. All right, and I'm just going to put one more for now. So map, nationality, Norwegian, pet, fox. All right, so let's hit run. Okay, so far so good. So now we're going to make a function call. We're going to say search houses. And let's search for one that's in there first and then one that's not. So we're going to search houses, test houses 1, and we're going to put nationality English. Okay, let's hit run. Okay, so something came out, and it says some, so we got to pay attention to that. This is really, really convenient. Okay, so now let's copy And all right, so this time we want the one that's not in there. So I'm going to say hobby chess, and I guess we'll see none, right? Okay, amazing. All right, let's go to the next one. So this one is different house conflict. Okay, so this will be val. This is going to be defined as vector map string string. These, of course, will all be string. Sure. This will be val. This will be val. Do we see them using like equals signs like this? Yeah, so that should be fine, right? And I used it in a very similar way here for test houses. Okay, so that seems okay. So we think that these should come out as something, right? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these. I don't think we generally use semicolons. And we don't necessarily use return statements in Scala either. So it would likely be more like this, I think. So let's see what happens when we hit run. So the complaint says, okay, option map string. Okay, what did we get here? Okay, this is fine. Okay, so we can't call that on that. What we're actually trying to say is that it's not none, right? So I'm going to say not none, and this one, not none. All right, let's see what it says to that. It says not equal. Okay. Okay, that looks okay. So now let's give that a shot. Different house conflict. Okay, so I'm going to do test houses 2. And I'm just going to try one that's just a little bit bigger, I guess. Okay, so now let me put in a little convenient white space here. So color red, hobby chess, drink milk. All right. So now we're going to call different house conflict. We're going to put in test houses 2. And this is going to be nationality English, color. Okay. So let's hit run. And so that came out true. That's a violation. Let's hit format quick. Okay. So the next one is mismatch violation. Okay, so this one again is vector map string string A very convenient type, I would say. String here. String here. String. String. Cool. Right. So I called sum. Okay. So let's see what it says. Sum is not a member. Did you mean size? Nope, not size. So let's see. Scala extension method? Is that a possibility? Oh, yes. So I'm going to try putting an extension on vector. How about that? Let's, I don't know. There are multiple ways to possibly approach this. Let's try an extension. Okay, so I'm going to put v vector, I guess. Okay, and then we are going to do define method, right? So I'm going to say def sum, all right? Okay, cool. So we know this one is going to take something, right? Can we put A there? Let me put E, actually. Let me put T. Okay, so then we're going to say equals. And it's going to be v dot map f dot fold and fold it was showing some helpful hints. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Scala vector fold. Let's see what it says. Not found type T. Scala generics. Missing type parameter for vector. Okay. Well, in my case, I'm only going to be using map string string, so let's just do it, I guess. And I mean, let me make Note to self. Learn to use Scala JS. Okay, so what's that say? Polymorphic function types must have a value parameter. Really? Okay, so extension V. Which one's the polymorphic? Do I need to, hold on. Okay. Could not infer, okay, so this should be, okay, so then this one says polymorphic function types must have a value parameter. Implementation restriction, polymorphic function types must have a value parameter. Okay. Oh, that was wrong. There we go, I think. Okay, so now that I've defined sum, I guess let's try to call it. So we're going to say mismatch violation. I'm going to put in test houses 2. Nationality, English. Whoops. Color, red. Okay, so I'm going to hit run. Oh, what is this? Whoa. I don't think that quite looks right to me. Let me hit format and run again. Let's see. So the expectation was that a bool should come out of here, right? So let's see. When we called fold, I thought it was supposed to give us back a Boolean. I did. Here, can I mark it here? Let's see what that does for me. So now it says semicolon expected. Hold on. This was like right at the beginning of the basics, I think. Functions. Methods. Okay. I thought I should have been alright. Let's see. Okay, so no, this was at the wrong spot. I think it goes up here. Okay, so now. Oh my goodness. Found, oh yeah. Found vector map string. Oh goodness. Boolean. Okay, so it definitely does not look good. Not too sure what has happened here. So this, again, it's supposed to give us Boolean. That's the expectation. Okay. So map, expression type vector Boolean. Okay, that's good. Fold, expression type. Oh, wait. Interesting. Boolean or Boolean. Ha. Okay. Um, wow. That is crazy. I don't, yep, I don't quite get what I've done. I've definitely messed it up. Um, so val sum fold helper equals ac boolean e boolean. Wait a minute. Ac or e. Okay. Oh, not that. And then here, you're gonna, I guess, put sum fold helper. Let me look again. So, huh. So what in the world is this value? I don't think it's gonna work. it's just supposed to come out true. So it's definitely not right here. What the? Wait a minute. Did I get fold wrong? I probably did. Okay. Okay, that was obvious the whole time. And just okay, so let me make a note for myself. Um, second note to self. Be mindful of the particular notation for currying in Scala docs. Quite different from Elm and the other Pascal likes, e.g. That looks right, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, let's go to the next one then. So mismatch violation, that's better. So the next one is rule house exists. So this will be val. This again will be vector map string 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 string. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, let's get rid of these. Okay, so now, let's say rule house exists. Oh, get out of the way. Test houses 2. And let's do one that does exist first, so that'll be hobby chess drink milk. Okay, run. Okay, so false. So that means that there was no violation, right? Because we're looking to see that it is there. All right, so then let's look at one that doesn't exist, which would be color red pet fox, I guess. Color red pet fox. Run. Okay, so true. So that's a violation. Format. Run. Okay. Let's go to the next. It's going to be... Okay, so this is a bigger looking one. And that's fine. Probably. Probably. I think that the plan is working about how I hoped. It's just so slow. All right. Val. so we want to put that this is vector map string 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 string. Okay. Well. Okay. So let's get these down. All right, so I think what we want to say is else 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 else. Okay, so let's see what it says. Okay, so for this one, find index is not a member of vector map string string. Okay, so let's look again. Vector. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, let's look here. Alright, so there's a bunch of things here, and we want to see if there's a find index. So find. Okay. Finds the first element of the iterable collection satisfying a predicate if any. Okay, sounds like a winner. But we want the index. Oh, here we go. Index of. Index where. Index where is the one it looks like. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's hit that again. So now here it says Boolean does not take parameters. Okay, so let me look at vector again here. Okay, so when we want to index on the vector, we do what? I feel like it's probably not square brackets. So I'm gonna try round brackets, and then yeah, let's get rid of the let's get rid of that. Okay, so we don't want to say Boolean. We don't want this. Don't want this or this. I don't think I want that. Probably didn't matter, right? Okay, so then I don't want that. Okay, so then this is get or else. And here as well, we're going to say get or else run. Okay, format run. Okay, so let's do this one. Rule houses adjacent. Test houses 2. And we want to look for a couple that are adjacent, I guess. So I'm going to do nationality, English, nationality, Norwegian. Okay, run. Okay, so false. All right, so now we want a violation. So we'll do color yellow, color red. Whoops. And yeah, that's a violation. Okay, this of course is another favorite track of mine. Lost Delora Augustus Wright. Okay, cool. So let's go to the next. It's going to be rule houses next to. I'm actually going to speed up a little bit at this point because I'm starting to get some of the ideas of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to say val. When I say speeding up, basically I'm going to start to just fudge some things and not do so much, not have so much caution about like trying out every little thing. Not that I'm being super cautious as it is, but I'm just being slow, really. Okay, so absolute value. Scala absolute value. Okay, so I'll just try abs like this. Let's get rid of these semicolons. Interesting. I didn't really look at this one much as I was breaking things up, actually. Else if okay, let's come back to these booleans. So here. Interesting. I believe there should be a return false at the end, and I just left it off on this one. Okay, so here, we're not going to say that. These are going to be round. Okay, and then this is going to be get or else. Get or else. Get or else. That seems like kind of a lot. So let's for sure just give it one shot here. So I'm going to copy these, and I'm going to do one more, which is going to be, I'm going to switch these. It says not found abs. Okay, let's see. So is it math abs? Oh, apparently yes. Okay. False, true, true. Okay, so these should have both come out the same, I believe. Oh, I was supposed to change the method call. Actually, let me just copy these and do them again now with the method call changed. Or the function call, I guess. False, false. True. Okay, cool. All right, so that's fine. Next part, and hopefully I will start to speed up. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do this whole next part in one beast of a go, I think. Let's try it. Control C. Control V. Okay. Okay, so now let's do find and replace. So I have const, and let's replace with val. Okay. Let's find semicolon and replace with nothing. Okay, oh, yep, I can get rid of that one. And that one, okay. Okay, so these square brackets have to be round. And then this one has to be, I believe, get or else, right? Yep. Yep, that seems right. Okay, so now wherever I have houses, let's replace that. Gotta be careful. So it'll be houses, vector, map, string, right? Okay, so let's make sure we're in the right place. Yep. But not there. But here, yes. Here, no. Here, yes. Here, no. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Okay, so let's see what it says. All right. Not too bad so far. Okay, so this one could not. Okay, so we want to do houses. Yeah, we want to make that replacement here. Replace. And also here. All right, so then these have all got to be string. Okay, so let's run. Okay, so it says return outside method definition. Okay. Houses find. And I used find somewhere else as well, right? In search houses, I apparently used it. Did I use search houses? Yes. Yes, it would seem so. Okay. I'm nervous about which one of these are gonna not work on me. Rule house at. Okay, so this one is int. Okay, better. So this should be house not equal none. And now it says cannot be compared here. Okay. There might be a decently easy way to do this. I think bale dung would help us a lot. Okay, I think we can use get, right? Because we just checked that it's not equal none. So I'm going to say get. Okay, I'm going to say format, run. Okay, I'm going to keep going for now. I'm going to do the rest of everything at this point. Not this part, but down to here, yeah. Okay, so const is going to become val. And then copy element. So that is going to be, that element is going to be a, let's see, so this is vector map string string. This one is map string string. Okay, let's get rid of the semicolons, which aren't even necessary. A lot of people don't use semicolons in JavaScript either, and I probably should get used to not using them in JavaScript myself. Okay, so this for loop, we're going to have to figure out. This has to be something that's done differently. Okay, so lots of hints. Illegal start of statement. Okay, so let's look at map copy. Scala map API. Copy to array. I just want a regular copy. Copy immutable map in Scala. Do we need to clone? What if I just say map E? Okay, maybe that's possible. Int string string map string string int. Okay, so then this one, we want to say if, then if, do we use then? What do we use? We use if, okay, hold on. Okay, so that's not quite it. Scala immutable map. That's what we're just looking at, right? But I don't want a new mutable map. I want them to both be immutable, but I want a copy. Let's just see what they say here. Plus plus equals. Alias for updated. Oh. That looks like a winner to me. Okay, so we want to say house plus okay, so it says found K string required string string. Okay, let's see. So is that any better? Probably not quite. Oh. Not quite sure on that one. Okay, so when we do not botched, oh shoot. traits. So in Scala, do we have a tuple? I believe we do, right? Okay. So let's replace these. Okay, and then this is going to be vector and yeah. Okay. String, string, string. Okay. Getting close, getting close. Kinda. All right. Not found houses. Oof. Okay, it's getting a little crazy. All right, so what's this supposed to be? Found, wait. Okay. If okay, that part I think makes sense to me. Found v string required string string. Found k string required string string. Okay, so this one we're trying to add. We're trying to do plus on the map, right? So it's supposed to take kv. Oh, wait a minute. Do you double it up? Ah, yeah, maybe so. Okay, next one. What is this first one? Is it map string string? It must be, right? No, wait. Sure what it is. Vector tuple string string, right? And this is vector map string string. Okay, so get house updates is used here on this. Oh, so we don't really care what that is, but we think it's int. Oh gosh, don't do that. So this is houses. Is that any better? No. Okay, so traits is vector map tuple string string. All right, now what about Scala function overloading? So we want this as the default value, right? But, like, first of all, that's not even going to be right. Okay, so I'm going to say houses vector map string string. Right, we'll get rid of this. Okay, now we're going to look for where solve is called. Okay, let's hit run. All right, getting there, I think. Tuple does not take type parameters. Okay, never mind. Okay. So this should be none, I believe. And then this one should be else if. And then this should be else, I think, but then we should have like a block, I believe. Missing argument. Okay, so this is supposed to be copying it. So it's a vector of tuple. Scala vector copy. All right. So it's not going to be mutated. So we won't. Okay. So these are vector. Okay. Let's get rid of the copying then, because the map and vector, they're all immutable. We still need to update houses. Let me hold on to these, but comment them out real quick. Map string to any. Map string int. Okay, so can we map with int? Scala vector map? No, that's not what I want. I want this. Is it this? Yeah, probably. Okay, so let's look for map on here. And we think there's probably a map with index, I guess. Reverse map, to map, partition map, map, group map, reduce, group map, flat map. Shoot. Okay, so do we really need that index? We do. We definitely need that index. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna close all these other things down real quick. Oh, no. What happened? This track works pretty well for me. This lo-fi redbone. All right. Scala vector map method with index. Zip with index? Okay, cool. Okay, so let's look at Scala vector zip with index. And actually, that was a really helpful clue, so I'm just going to shout that out. Really helpful clue. Shout out to... Okay, cool. Zip with index is here. Cool. at unchecked variance. Okay, so what is unchecked variance, Scala? Okay, so I took a guess. It didn't seem to be right. Let's see here. Found map string string int to map string string required map string string at unchecked variance. Oh, does it go here? Okay, zip with index. They put a case. Okay, well, I don't know that yet. Oh, interesting. That is better. So this should take what? Get house updates. How am I messing that up? It is getting late-ish, but uh, so I don't think this would be null, but we're gonna have to come back to that. So here we tried to mutate it, and that's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to mutate the vector. It's immutable, and that's good. It shouldn't be mutable. Um, okay, so now what does this say? Okay. So now this is going to be T0 and T1. Is that possible? Tuple of arbitrary arity. So I don't think we can... I'm not sure we can use tuple. Let me look at it again. Scala tuple. Accessing the elements. So we need to put an arity on it, I think. Getting closer. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so we don't need to do this. That's trying to make a copy, but it's immutable, right? So, in fact, we're not going to bother with that. Okay, so we don't want every. Oh, actually, you know what? We probably do. So, def every map string boolean equals v map f fold fall, or actually true this time, right? Every fold helper and every every fold helper will be just like this, but now they're and. Okay. Why did I fall partly off the... Oh, man. I don't like that, but okay. So now... Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, I've got two different for loops highlighted. Let's figure that out. Okay, that looks insane. Okay. Scala for int range loop. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're gonna do it basically like this. And another really nice hint. Shout out to... Okay, so now here, I'm going to say I something until something. So it's going to be I 0 until length okay, so now I've lost my run area, so I'm going to copy this, scasty fresh, okay, looks like everything's still here, I guess, so that's great. I'm not mad about that. Okay, so I guess this is okay. So now if I look at my hint again, they said, yeah. All right, now what's this one? Recursive value solve needs type. So I'm going to say var result and if equals none, if result equals none, vector string vector map string option vector map string. Yeah? I think this is square brackets again. Okay. Okay, so now we have to take something off traits, and I think that's slicing. Let me look for something under vector again. This is actually coming together decently, in my opinion. It's been a long time, but not as long as some yet. So anyway, so slice. Scala slice. I don't think that's quite it. Select all elements except the first. Okay, so we're going to drop right 1. Let's try that. Let's close this one. Found unit. Okay. All right. Now this one. And again, so until is, yeah, okay. Okay, so now it's gonna be this, I believe, and then get or else. Pretty tired, honestly. Okay, so then here we don't want to return. Oops. All right. So now we got to do this one. So I'm pretty confused on this one. Map string string int to map string string, sure. But it has to have an extra set of parentheses. Oh, because it's a tuple. right? Okay, so what if I do that? Not a legal formal. Okay, understandable, I guess. What's that do for us? Okay, so some aspect of it makes more sense. Found int to vector map string required int to any. So here we have to zip with index as well. Okay, so what's that do for us? Yeah, close. Okay, what have we got here? Found option vector map string required none type. Option vector map string. Okay. Format. Run. This may be getting close. Okay, now I don't want this first line. I don't want to run this. Or this. Or these. The note is fine. I can get rid of the test houses. Sure. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get rid of those. I'm gonna skip this track. Okay, so we can get rid of this. Okay, format, run. Okay, I'm gonna copy everything and come back now to my actual file. I hope this doesn't last much longer. I'm tired. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so it's pointing me to 302. All right, so whatever this is not ready for prime time whatsoever. Oh man. Okay, cool. Okay, so I want to get rid of these things that I didn't end up using. Oh man. Scala switch. All tests passed, right? Okay, so that's good. I'm just gonna get rid of all of that down there. Run it once more. That's it. That's the end of the entire thing. So, I feel like I'm too tuckered out to celebrate. Actually, you know what? For a moment I did, but no, I am ready to celebrate. That's it. That's the last one. That's 2 months of my life I've been doing this. It's been like it's been an intense process for me, and that's it. That's the end. Let's see if it says it'll pass. Nope, it says failed. Darn. Do we know what it timed out? This said it took 621 milliseconds, so I don't know. Hoped it wouldn't time out. timed out. Ooh, that's not good. How much time on the time and date thing? It's 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. We must be close, right? Okay, so here's the whole entire thing. All right. So I'm gonna copy, and then I'm gonna come back into my editor here, wherever it was. I'm gonna put new. I'm gonna paste everything in there. I'm gonna put run. Okay. Now I'm gonna look at the test. Okay, so all we have to do at the end is go zebra puzzle solve run. Well, that looked like it ran pretty fast, actually. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try just making a small change and submitting again. Instead of doing this, well, okay, let's go ahead and move this down so that we're not running it twice. Yeah, that's the most obvious thing to start with, right? Okay. So I'm going to put it back into the web editor and get some more hints. And we're going to be close to the end. Oh, it's the offside rule, isn't it? Darn. What's this? Okay, so now I'm going to copy this and go back into here. Paste. Get rid of that. Test. So it says passed. Now I'm going to try submitting again. Trying my luck. I made just some minor changes. I just want it to pass once. I'm so close to the end, right? Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, so it says processing. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it ran locally, so there's a chance. But like whatever affected it the last time will likely affect it this time as well, right? It's probably gonna time out again. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I've got to look for something that will speed it up. Well, I mean, I did get rid of the double call, so that was something. That was something pretty obvious. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. We've got time. It's worksheet. So what was the time that it said the last time I ran it? It said total time 7 seconds. The run completed in 540 milliseconds. Maybe they do require you to run it faster than that for this one. Well, I could try shuffling. Maybe they've got a built-in shuffle. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's try using random.shuffle here. What's that gonna do for us? It says not found random. Import spelling till random. Let's take a look. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that again. So 8 seconds it says. But I mean, it did pass, so I'm gonna just try submitting again. But, I mean, it's slower now, presumably, so, doesn't really make sense. Oh, now it passed. Okay, that's a relief. Man, I'm a long way into it. Okay, so I believe this calls for some celebration. Let's take a look. So we've completed 144, that's it. Track your progress at the bottom. Okay, so that's it. I'm hoping it'll like pop some kind of a badge or something. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's look at how they shared on the Discord. I'm tired out. I'm tired out. It's been an interesting 2+ months. Okay, so here's the exorcism. And on here, people did in fact share that they had finished. So here's, did he just share a photo? It's an image JPEG. Okay, so I am going to try to share my image JPEG of this thing. Let's see. I don't know if I can get the whole thing to fit. If I could even get it in just 2 images. Okay, I think this is gonna screw it up. But basically, I am going to go ahead and log off. I really want to tell him on the Discord, of course, that like I finished before this counts down, right? Because that's the rule, like qualify for silver status plus have solved the exercise in the 3 featured